Hey everyone, welcome to week 4 of season 17 in the LFM Single Make Series. This week, we're racing the Porsche Cup Car at Spa. I qualified in 9th place, and we've got a huge grid of 33 drivers. I actually managed to get in 2 races this week in this series, which is a bit of a win since I usually only get to race once per series. I'll show you the first couple of laps in each race, and then I'll share some highlights and the results. Driver 16 brakes a little late and ends up losing the rear of the car. I managed to avoid this and get the overtake. The tires are still cold, I just have no grip. Driver 14 tries to go around, but I brake late into the next corner, probably too late, and end up drifting through. This was probably a little over-aggressive for me, although I didn't expect the car to react that way either. The driver behind misses the brakes and hits me pretty hard. I somehow managed to keep from spinning, but I still take a lot of damage, and the car will be much worse.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Driver 16, behind, misses the brakes again. I don't turn in to avoid getting taken out.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
This time I brake a little later, but it's too late. The car really triggers the ABS a lot, and basically doesn't slow down. I probably need to brake sooner, and also trail off a little when the ABS is triggering so much. This puts me in 10th place. Lap 7, driver 16 goes off ahead, and I get the position, putting me in 9th place.
Car on the right. Clear on the right. Yellow flag ahead. Watch out.
Lap 10, there's a car stopped on track ahead for some reason. Luckily, everyone avoids it. I end up finishing in 9th position. I really struggled in this race. I've never been that fast at Spa. I consider it one of my worst tracks. I show the setup. I really don't know if it was decent or not. Probably a little understeer.
How important is qualifying to you in a 24-hour race?
Really important because the 24 hours you can start at 40, you can win, but it's important for the first 3-4 hours to be out of the mess.
Here's some replay footage. You can skip ahead about 2 minutes for the second race if you want. On to the second race. There are 40 drivers in this race. I end up qualifying in 9th place again.
Green light. Go, go, go. Car on the left.
This ends up being pretty sketchy.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
I feel lucky to have made it through, though not everyone was so lucky. comes out a little. These Porsche Cup cars are really tricky to drive, especially on the first lap. There are no tire warmers, so you have ice-cold tires with no grip until they warm up. That was a little sketchy. The next lap, I've caught back up, but there's a car going off track ahead. Luckily, we get through, and I gain a position.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Later that same lap, driver 6 makes a mistake ahead, and we end up going side by side for a couple of corners. This makes us slower and we lose time.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Watch the mirror. I'm lucky to make it through.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Both drivers ahead lose the rear. One is not able to save it and spins. It looks like he ends up hitting the wall.
Well done, man. Personal fastest lap.
I get a good run on the driver ahead and manage a really nice overtake on the outside, putting me in 6th position.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
This ends up being my fastest lap of both races.
Yellow flag acceptable. Yellow flag, be careful there. Slow car ahead.
I do a 2 minutes and 22.6 seconds. I actually lost a lot of time on the Delta as well.
Gaining at car ahead accepted. Well done, mate. Personal fastest lap.
It's the final few corners. I managed to catch back up to 5th place, but I run out of time. I finish in 6th place out of 40 drivers. This race went much smoother than the first one. I didn't get any damage and ran much better lap times. The Porsche Cup cars are really fun and challenging to drive, and the sound is amazing. This gave me 160 points for the week, putting me in 15th position overall in Division 1. This was week 4 of 12, so many more races from this series to come. I really like this series. It's nice to have a reason to drive some of the less often used classes in Assetto Corsa Competizione, and it forces you to adapt your driving for a different car. It also levels the field a little more when everyone is in the same car. Here is some replay footage in the setup. Thanks for watching.